I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. Today we're going to do our little Valentine's candle. Give it a little bit of bling. I think this would really be cute for if you needed something for a wedding. I think this is really kind of nice. We're going to start out with a flameless candle, and I purchased these at the Dollar Tree. They are also in all the stores, so if you don't have one, you can find them somewhere. They will pop up. I found this little I don't think it's really ribbon. I'm going to call it trim right now. And I purchased this at Hobby Lobby. I found it in the Valentines section. It was right around $3. It looks like it has rhinestones in it, but it does not. It's just really, really neat and just really has a classy look. I've used it on several Valentine's projects. This was probably my most used item this Valentine's season in my videos. So it's been worth its weight in gold and I love it. So we're going to take this first of all and I'm going to put it around my candle. Now one thing I do anyway is I don't make these permanent. I make these interchangeable so that I can change my candles with the seasons and not have to worry about running out and getting a new candle every time. So I'm not going to glue it onto the candle, I'm just going to glue it around the candle so everything that I do will just be right on there. We're going to use my hot glue gun here, and I have it on low setting. And we're just going to pull that nice and tight so it doesn't slip up and down the candle, just like that. Alright, and then I'm going to take my quick aluminum, and it's a silver color, and I don't have a pre-done package for you today, and I apologize for that. We do sell them in the half tubes like this, and they work like the quick wood, except for it only takes 5 minutes drying time, so it dries really, really fast. So I only use it for projects like this that I can just dry. The first thing we're going to do is take off our rings. This is a Wilton cake mold. It has got the hearts in it and the different size harps and all of these kind of wispy curly things and different things like that in it, which makes it lots of fun. It's also got a big rose and it's got some different size leaves, but I really like this different one. And I've also, you could also cut it apart with your hobby knife if you want to, but if you consider and break it down into how many molds, I think there was 14 or different ones. You also have the ones that you can use for rims, so there's a lot of fun things in this. Now we're going to go back to our quick aluminum here. And we're going to spray, I'm going to use the heart, we're going to spray it with our vegetable spray. And you can see I didn't spray very much, and I'm just making sure it's all down in there. If you don't have the vegetable spray in there and you try to do this and let it dry, you're going to have a big mess. So we're going to take our scissors and we're going to just cut off a small amount of the quick aluminum. We're going to put this back over and we will put that away. There are some videos that show you how to use quick wood, and I have some different ones with the quick aluminum as well. I am going to spray my fingers with my vegetable spray. And you can see I didn't take very much at all. This is 2-part epoxy, and it had the middle part in it. I'll show you that real quick. I don't want to spend too much time talking. The white part is the epoxy, and that by cutting those apart and starting to mix them together, we are activating it. You always want to make sure that you remove that make sure I didn't leave it in here. I can't talk here. The wax paper, it's kind of wax paper, plastic lining around it. There's always one of those pieces around the outside once you cut it. You don't want to remove it before that because that's what helps keep it nice and fresh. And I don't remember removing that unless there wasn't on that little piece. We're going to come into this, and you don't want it above your design. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my finger and I'm sliding it on the top, and that removes any of the extra. So we get a nice flat back here, and if you need to put some back in, you do not want it above the mold because that will lose its shape and everything. Now today we're going to do it a little bit different. We're just going to let it dry. And because it only takes 5 minutes, it's not going to take that long at all before we can pop it out and use it. Another thing you could do, if you didn't have the quick aluminum, I found some little heart confettis at Dollar Tree, and you could just come in and put a little bit of the wax or Crayola on these, just real simple, just to kind of tie the silver in, and you could put those right on your candle just like that and hot glue those on, and that would be nice and fun as well. Now when this is done, you're just going to pop it right out. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It looks just like that. Now see, if any of these edges were over the top, you're going to get that little kind of crusty thing. You usually can just break that right off. And then we're just simply going to use our, probably I would recommend E6000 so that it stays on there permanently. Now it's going to take it a little bit longer to dry, and again I only want to put it onto my design, not my candle, because I want to just take this off later and use it for a different holiday. So we'll just leave that there, let that sit in place. Now on this one, I did some little curly cues and I glued them on just on the top. Did the same thing. There's all kinds of them. You could do like little ones like that. You could also find little things that, little molds that had your initials would be really cute to do as well. So there's a bunch of things that you can do. Don't make it hard, just keep it really simple. Now let's see. I know it hasn't quite been our 5 minutes, but that's just going to come right out. We'll just put this guy in and show you what he jumps out at. Once he's dry, he is just simply going to lift just like that. The only thing that's that you cannot do, these will be flat. You can't bend them once they are dry to the shape. They're going to be flat instead of bent. But doesn't that make a cute little kind of classy Valentine's? And like I said, I think it would be adorable just for weddings as well. And this is the ivory candle, not the white. I like the ivory better. The white is just a little bit too stark for me. So if you have any questions about this project, please email me at art@miriamjoy.com. For any of the wax tool or any of the quick wood or quick aluminum products that we've used today, please visit my website at miriamjoy.com. There's also the YouTube link that takes you on over to the YouTube videos where we do a lot of them for you. We try to give you the holidays, the projects for the holidays, as well as informational videos as well. There's a Facebook link at Miriam Joy Gourd Creations where we try to give you something every day to encourage you. Thank you for joining me today. God bless.